merch. Got the caps coming, shirts. It's getting exciting times. Christmas presents. Testing. Back on track, Al. Now I've forgotten where I'm up to. Hey guys, Dean here from Big Dog Builds. Today we've got Chris's brand new Ram 2022 model Laramie from Ram Trucks Australia. This is one of the first Rams we've actually had in the shop. We've had this one in the car park for many months now, waiting for key components towards the build. The wheels for this one were quite hard to get from the US. We had to wait for them to be on a boat over to Australia. Chris didn't want to deliver it until he had the whole thing done, and this thing's looking amazing for stage one. Chris has chosen an Offroad Creative canopy, which his build slots in around April next year. So for now, we've done a stage one build on the front half of the vehicle and got the vehicle to the point that he can drive it around town, enjoy it with his family, get used to it. And when the canopy goes on, this one's really going to come together.
What we got?
Big hold up on this job being the wheels, so we've gone for something different that you don't quite see a lot of, and these are the fuel arc wheels on the Ram 2500. Awesome bronze finish on this wheel. We've also color coded in amongst the vehicles, so we've done the Ram badge on the front of the Ram as well as the 2500 badges in the bonnet. So adding a little bit of color from your wheels into the badges is just what makes these builds like Chris's one of a kind and something different to everyone else's Ram out on the road. We've wrapped the fuel arcs in a Toyo 35, 12.5, 20 Open Country RT. It's quite a popular tyre, hard to get at the moment, but suited this build perfectly for the towing duties ahead and all-round performance. We've gone for the Carli levelling kit, so our most popular option being the 2.5-inch lift in the front, as well as the HHD rear coils and airbag man coil helpers in the rear. So this is to suit the weight of the canopy. It'll be a little bit rigid in the rear for now, but once that canopy goes on, it'll bring it down into a better position, be very comfortable, and yeah, ready to rumble. Color coding these vehicles is what sets them apart from everyone else's. Chris's one, we've gone for the white door handles, satin black mirrors, satin black front grille, as well as the color coded top and bottom grille molds. So this is really different from a lot of the other Rams out there. The bonnet badges have also got a combination of white, satin black, and the bronze or gold sort of theme from the wheels. For the protection on this vehicle, he's gone for the Offroad Creative front bar. So this is a textured black option with a 17,000 pound Sherpa winch in this one, the wireless remote, as well as the isolator in the engine bay. We've gone for the Stedi 31-inch LED spotlight in this bar with the two Stedi C4 Cube LED lights. This is a great bar. Nice and lightweight option, being 5mm aluminium as well as a steel winch cradle. Under the vehicle, we've also opted for the Carli front diff guard as well as the rear shock guards. So these will keep the shocks looking great, keep the stones away from them and keep them in good condition for years to come. Heading up to the roof on this build, we've gone for a Rhino rack backbone and Pioneer platform. We've also done a lighting package all round, as well as added 2 more Deutsch plugs for rear work lights, as well as awning lights down the track once that gets fitted. The front of the roof rack, we've gone for the 4 laser lamp triple R spotlights. This is great. You can pivot these on the bracket that we've got, get a really nice spread of light here. Maximum distance from these laser lamps is very impressive. We think that this is suited to this Rhino rack perfectly. The hardest bit on these Rams is the little satellite fin on the right hand side. So putting the 4 laser lamps off the front of the roof rack, being the Rhino rack, is probably the best option for it, I reckon. Side lights off the roof rack, we've gone for the popular Stedi 13-inch work lights. So we've gone for the amber color here, left and right. And this is all switched through the Switch Pro SP9100 switching unit. So again, guys, this is an awesome unit for the switching of these 12-volt loads on these vehicles. You've got dimming features, you've got high beam triggers, you've got constant power, memory in the switches. The capabilities of these Switch Pros is just next level. Also up on top, we've gone for the GME XRS 370 4x4 Connect pack. Our most popular UHF Combo Pack being the 680mm antenna on a Rhino rack folding bracket. The 80-channel UHF, lots of features. It's got Bluetooth, memory, all sorts of stuff as well. I've never really gone into them in detail, but they're a great unit with good range and yeah, very popular here at Big Dog Builds. A few final features for this build was the 12-volt electrics on board. So we've gone for the grey Anderson plug to the rear for his caravan DC-DC charger, as well as the red Anderson plug to the rear, which can be your trailer ESC, which is quite popular in a lot of the caravans here. Adding the red Anderson direct to battery with a 20 amp fuse is good for a trickle charge from a solar mat, which has a built-in MPPT solar controller. So having the ability to plug in a solar mat with this controller when you're camping for a few days will keep the batteries under the bonnet topped up, ready to go for the next journey. If you've got a Ram 3500 on order, it's a great platform to tow the van around Australia or go out on those weekend trips with the van or the boat on the back, guys. Getting the build right is the most important thing. So that suspension wheel tyre combo is the most important. This is the feedback from the ground to the vehicle, and the safety of the passengers on board is utmost important. So getting the vehicle set up right is how we like to do it here. We can also do every other accessory, being your bar work, underbody protection, 12-volt air on board, LED lighting, and we work with a few great canopy manufacturers to sort out that back end as well. So look forward to hearing from you guys.